Hello, I am CSK and welcome to my channel. Have you heard of this saying, the night before the brightest day is the darkest? Honestly, when I heard it for the first time, I could not follow. Till recently, when my friend shared one such experience from his life, which actually made me realize the meaning of that particular line. For the sake of our conversation today, let's call my friend Gyandev. Gyandev, like any other person, was having a job at a multinational company where he was involved with sales and marketing. But to his bad luck, one morning his manager calls him and says, "Look, Gyandev, we may have to sack some of the people because the situation around is not conducive. And as a company, we may not be able to retain all of you. So, since you are a loyal person to the company and I like your work, I am trying to tell you a heads up. I'm giving you a heads up where you can find some alternative job in the next few days so that you can go and work there. We may not be in a situation to take care of you for long." Now, hearing this news, Gyande was devastated. He didn't know what to do because he had responsibilities on his shoulders. He had his children, his wife, he was the sole breadwinner to the family. Add to that, he had his mother and father, old aged people, dependent on him. Now, with all these thoughts rushing in his head, he walks back to his office and just collapses on the chair. He doesn't know what to do. He's hating himself for being at that position. At the same time, he is getting angry that why me? Why am I being sacked? And all those things. So the rest of the day goes in just wasting and whiling away time because he was not at all productive. And as it became evening, Yandev grabs his bag, gets onto his parking lot, sits on his bike, and starts driving back home. Now, this is a common thing for all of us. When we drive back from work to home or home to work, we don't remember the road we take. It's an autopilot mode. We just drive mechanically because our mind is filled with a lot of other thoughts. Today, Gyandev is thinking, what next? So while he was thinking what next and driving mechanically, he was brought back to reality by an accident. Yes. He bangs a person on the road who was trying to cross the road. And then the next minute, he realizes that that man is lying on the road in a pool of blood with blood oozing out from his head. Now, Yandev is in splits. A part of Yandev says, why should I take care of him? I already have enough troubles in my life. Let me get back home. But a small little voice in him said, how can you leave this man to die on the road? Please take care of him. It's your responsibility and you have caused him that. So Gyandev says, okay, fine, let me help him. So he parks his bike and tries to lift the man. And in the meantime, there was a auto which was coming. He stops the auto and requests the auto driver to help him. And both of them take him to a hospital. Now, in the hospital, since it was kind of a major injury, they put him into an intensive care unit. Now, Gyandev does not know what to do, and now the other thought which is running in his head is, who will take care of the bill? I'm already about to lose my job, and now I have to take care of this additional expenditure. This is not done. So he tries to look for some relative information or contact information of their family members, and then he pulls out the wallet from this man's pocket. Now, inside that wallet was a small piece of paper, and in that paper, there was this phone number. So he takes his phone and dials that number. There's no response. He dials again, no response. 5 times he dials, no response. Now by this time, he is desperate. He is angry. He is furious. It's like, what kind of a bad day I'm having today? Sitting there outside the ICU, Gyandev does not know what to do. Next 45 minutes, he gets a phone call from that very number. In a hurried voice, Gyandev picks up the phone and says, hello, hello. Are you somehow related to this person? And he explains this person and the situation. So there was a girl on the other side, and she says, "Yes, sir, he is my brother." He says, "Thank God. So please get to the hospital. He's in the ICU. Although he's out of danger, but he needs you people to take care of him." Hearing these words from Gyandev, the girl starts crying. Gyandev is not knowing what to do. Gyandev says, "Man, why are you crying? He's out of danger. I'm taking care of him. Don't worry. Please come here as soon as possible so that I can hand him over and then go home." The girl continues. He says, "Sir, thank you so much for taking care of my brother. I have one small request. Can you please take care of him till tomorrow morning?" Gyandev says, "Why?" He says, "Sir, because I don't have both my legs. My father had a heart attack 3 days ago and he's hospital. My mother is a paralytic patient. My brother was the only breadwinner to my family and now he is in the ICU. I cannot leave and I cannot come on my own. I just need you to wait with him till tomorrow morning so that I can call my uncle and come with him first thing in the morning tomorrow. But don't worry, sir. We will take care of all the expenses at the hospital." Gyandev could not say anything. He says, "Okay, ma'am, I'll wait for you. Please come." And then they hang up the phone. After this conversation, Gyandev is shaken. He walks to the door of the ICU, looks through that small window at the face of the man sleeping, and a realization dawns on Gyandev. He says, "This man is fighting for his bread and butter when his father is in the hospital, his mother is paralytic, and his sister has no legs. As a sole winner, breadwinner, this man was struggling every day. And now, looking at that man's face, Gyandev gets that courage, the strength to say, when in spite of so many odds, this man was able to earn his bread and butter, I just am only losing my job. I can take another job. I can take so many things and still go on with my life. Everybody around me are still safe and sound and healthy." So he sits there the rest of the night planning what he will do next with his life. And the next morning, when he leaves the hospital, the first thing he does is to go and put all his profiles together, update his biodata, and start sending it out to people. And in the next few days, he cracks a great job in another company. And today, Gyandev is a vice president of another multinational company. Now, when I heard this experience from my friend, I was so connected. I felt, is it not so true? Sometimes in life, we get so bogged down that we don't see a way forward. But then, when we see people around us and when we see their battles, the courage they display and demonstrate, that's when we get the courage to fight our battle. So, that's when I understood that line. The night before the brightest day is the darkest. So don't be worried about the dark night. Focus on the brightness which is ahead of the dark night. Thank you for listening.